I've never watched this this I was gonna say this show, this movie.
Welcome to Monsters Incorporated. It's got a monster popping out of a child's closet to scare him, but the monster
Is this
himself
movie
gets
good?
scared and freaks out. Turns out it was just a practice simulation exercise thingy for the real thing because...
Is this spoilers?
All the way around, dickhead. There we go. Because monsters have figured out that children's screams can be used as energy in their world. They use it to power their lights, their cars, their Fuckmaster 9000 hyper-realistic blow-up sex dolls with quick change semen chambers, all that. The way they do this is they got a bunch of child closet doors, they plug them into these machines that turn these doors into portals into the human world to each respective child's closet, obviously. Scares go in a human nighttime, scare the shit out of the kids.
That's a good concept.
Scream up somehow and come back, rinse and repeat. Being very careful not to get close to the kids because they believe that they are
They don't make it like how they used to, though.
And because of this perceived danger, scares are like the bee's knees, ass, and ankles, okay? They're like the equivalent of astronauts, pilots, underwater welders because their job is so high stakes and so cool and whatnot. Fuck you if you don't think underwater welding is cool and dangerous, by the way. With the top scares being James P. Sullivan, who's doing the actual scaring, and his BFF Mike Wazowski, who's like a door technician, sidekick, whatever. Now on with the film.
Is Mike best girl?
He's waking up James P. Sullivan so they can get some early morning scare training in and go to work. Sully doesn't want to use Mike's car. He wants to walk to work because there's an energy crisis going on because of a myriad of reasons. Like kids not getting scared as easily anymore, and the United States of spookers getting tricked by the so-called country of Is Monster Eel to attack Iran, having them block the straight of scare moves, stuff like that. They get to work all the door techs ready up at their stations and prepare to glaze their scares as they walk in and do an epic slow motion astronaut walk-in. Scaring starts, everyone's doing well, and especially Sully and this lizard guy called Randall, who has a special lizard power of going invisible, but he's not as cute as this lizard. He's an evil lizard, and they're direct competing with each other to be the top scarer and break the all-time scare record. Randall being a try-hard sweat, while Sully continues to outperform him while hanging loose and having fun. Hey, look how many children they scared so far. 6, 7. I've been infected with the brain rot. Fucking kill me. All is going well till one monster comes back swirling his undies because one kid almost touched him because he wasn't afraid of him. They bring out a couple nerds with a wood chipper to shred this dead door because it's no longer of use and dangerous because the kid inside is not afraid of them. They shred it and...
That's so sad.
Shouldn't there be more than just the door handles left? What about the lock and striker? Maybe the hinges too? Doesn't matter. After another monster walks out with a child's sock stuck to him, everyone panics and the floor supervisor hits the emergency floor contamination alert.
What?
CDA rushes
Contamination
over
alert!
to safe and deal with child contamination stuff. CDA stands for Cool Dildo Aaron, Cloacas, Daffodils, and Amphibians. Come on, dude. Anus. They come on with hazmat suits, blow up the sock, shave homie down bare ass, disinfect him, and shut the place down for 30 minutes. The owner of the factory or scare collection place is like, that's just splendid, as if we weren't behind already. Complains to his top player Sully on how tough it is to keep this place running, then asks him if he can do a demo to his noob scares because they blow ass at scaring. They have some bantamate. Aquaduce drops his all of a sudden empty cup of coffee sludge, although he just filled it a second ago and only took one small sip. Anyway, work resumes after a solid shift. Mike is hyped because he's about to go on a date with his hoe, but then this monotone bitch that deals with paperwork asks him if he filed his paperwork at this time, and he's like, oh yeah, sure. He did not. And he starts freaking out like, oh fuck, man. I promised y'all that I was gonna take her out to this fancy ass day, man. They gonna give her a spot away if he don't show up in 5 minutes, man. What am I gonna do, man? Don't worry, bro, Chacho. You go out with the fine shit. I'll do the paperwork. You the man, J-Dog. Big Blue goes back to the scare floor to pick up the paperwork, but finds a lit door with no one around. So he checks if someone's scaring inside. Only for a playful human child to follow him out that he shall dub Boo later on. He tries to put her back in the room, tripping on a bunch of her shit and dragging it out with him. He runs away to the locker room because he hears someone
he's contaminated.
Locker, only to find out that she's still with him. So he puts her in her back, takes her back to her door, but someone starts opening the door. He hides behind it, and it's Randall, who looks a bit befuddled, sends the door away and leaves. Sully runs over to Mike and Rose's day with the fine shit, explains what happened, then tries to show him the bag, but Boo escaped from it and started terrorizing the restaurant. The
oh my god.
They put her in a box of Chinese and run away while the patient's quarantined. At home, they're trying to contain the child while keeping their distance as to not get toxic human cooties diarrhea AIDS, while as well keeping her a secret from the condom-devouring astronauts who got choppers out patrolling the area looking for the child. Which gets kind of hard because Mike won't let her play with his beloved Teddy and she cries about it, creating a lot of energy in the apartment. Pulsate like a beacon because it's lighting up all the shit. In his haste to fix this issue, green golf ball bitch trips and falls and stuff. She laughs at his pain, and apparently child or human laughter is an even stronger source of energy because it lights up the entire street, power surges everything, pops lights, trips breakers, blows fuses. Well, at least most of them, because I do find some working light bulbs later when the power comes back. But if she was able to power a whole street like that, then a mere fucking giggle, mate, should have the same effect as a normal scream. And this bitch was giggling like a little girl, like she is, a lot when she first met Sully, and will continue to do so many times throughout the movie without any electrical consequences. It only happens when it's convenient for the movie. Where's the fucking consistency in that? They keep brainstorming on how to keep safe and get rid of her without losing their jobs. Mike's like, I got it. We kill her and dump her body in the ocean like Bin Laden. We can't do that. She's a baby. Why not? It's monster eel does it all the time. We don't kill kids. Man, fuck them kids. Boo starts getting EP, hops on Sully's bed and shows him that Randall is her monster and she's afraid that he'll come out of the closet and scare her. So he stays with her till she falls asleep and realizes that she ain't nothing but a cutie patootie. Gets the idea to put her back into her room tomorrow by sticking her in dressed up in a monster costume they make from some chair fabric and a couple light bulbs. But as soon as they get there, they find that the place is crawling with thick asshole people because they found the company bag at a sushi place and are investigating the company now. She wanders off and almost gets caught, but doesn't, which is good news because that means that the custom's convincing enough. Mike goes to get her door key while Sully takes her to the bathroom because she needs to pee. Also, I'm pretty sure it's been well over 12 hours, if not 24. Wouldn't her parents be looking for her and be worried sick? So when they do get to her door and open it, they might be standing there. Is there protocol for when they do meet adults? She's probably run out of the door and shred it. But back to the time thing. Does the MonsterVerse even have normal time like human time, or do these clocks only measure human time? So they know when it's nighttime in the human world. Nah, I need to stop. This is one of those movies where I can come up with infinite questions and theories. Moving on. Mike fails to get the same key card that Randall was
Where
using
are
last
the
night from
parents?
the paperwork slug lady. Gets back to Sully and Boo playing around after she finished pissing, with lots of laughs and giggles happening that again have zero consequences on the lights and electrical shit. And then they hide from Randall in one of the stalls because he walked in and heard some shit. So we're looking
Is
for
this guy
them,
the
but
evil
then gets
guy?
saved by his door tech coming in and interrupting his search because he's stressing out about the news that the kid got out, and if it gets caught and shit gets traced back to them, they're fucked. They want to use it for some experimental machine. Randall leaves without finding them. They go to the scare floor. Mike grabs some random ass key which calls over some random ass door, and he's like, alright, in she goes. That's not Boo's door, Mike. House key. Who gives a fuck? Throw her in. I give a fuck. I'll do you now. About a human, yeah? While they're arguing, Boo wanders off into a hallway. They run after her. Mike's receptionist girlfriend sees him and yells at him on how last night at the sushi place was a terrible
Ooh,
night,
is that
such
his
and so
girlfriend?
on.
Is she a
Randall
baddie?
hears this and looks at the external photo that got taken of the kid last night on the front of the newspaper he's got, and notices that Mike's in the background. Laser bitch runs after Green Apple.
Literally no
They
one
confront
saw
each
that.
other about the kid. Randall tells him he has an easy out for him. In 5 minutes, the whistle will blow for lunchtime. The scare floor will be empty. He will have Boo's door ready there. Mike can tell you have 30 minutes before people get back to work to put her back. Only problem is the time now is 11:55, and the last time we saw a clock was less than 5 minutes ago when Mike got Boo a random door before the shift started, and it was 8:48. And there's no way time skip of 3 fucking hours happened in the time between that and Randall catching Mike unless they were running a fucking marathon in the hallways of this company. Anyway, Sully kept chasing Boo and a small mix-up happens where she jumped into a trash can, but Sully never saw her get out. So when the dorks emptied the bin in the trash chute, he thinks she got sent down to the basement to get trash compacted, but in reality, he's simply watching some normal ass trash get recycled and compacted while she joined a little school field trip that's on a tour of the factory. Mike finds Sully crying and carrying around a cube of rubbish, but then they find Boo. She laughs at Mike getting bitten by a kid and blows out the lights in place. They run over to the scare floor, over to her door, while Mike explains to him that Randall set this up. So he's like, wait, Randall? Something's fishy about that guy. Bitch, please, everything's fine. Let me prove it. He shows him that the room's empty, everything's fine.
Oh,
He
he's
even walks
sus.
in and
I
busts
don't
on the bed
trust
only to
him.
get put in the box and taken away
What?
by Randall, who carts him away on a pallet of decoy scream cans. Is that overblown gecko fucking retarded? Does he not know that he did not catch the girl? Did he not look at what he's
Yeah,
catching?
did
Not
he-
only that
he
this could
just
happen,
cut,
that
like,
he
the
was
wrong
hiding under
thing?
the bed or some other place where he
Hello?
couldn't see what he was catching and could only feel that someone got on the bed and immediately went for it without looking.
This
He
guy's
just assumed that was a child,
emptying.
but he doesn't have to do that. Bitch has camouflage. He can go fucking invisible and climb on walls. All he has to do is hide the box itself. Fucking
No,
moron, whatever.
for
Before
real.
he leaves, he sends the door away. Sully follows him at a distance, but then loses him down this seemingly dead-end hallway. But Boo's fucking around on the wall and reveals a hidden door to a spooky tunnel that they go down and find a hidden lab with a big-ass machine that looks like a semen extractor for intros. Randall and his door tech are there. They dump out Mike, thinking that he's the kid. He's like, kidnapping me or the kid won't help you get that scare record. But Randall tells him this ain't about no scare record. He wants to revolutionize scaring with this machine. It's actually a scream extractor. So he
What
straps him to the hot
the
seat
hell?
and intends to torture him with the machine till he
It's
tells him
like
where
a
the kid is.
torture
Sully pulls the
machine.
plug on the
Oh,
flame,
oh,
while Randall investigates
oh,
the
what that
source of
machine
destruction, plugging
do?
the machine back in until he switches out Mike
They got
for
the
Randall's
suction
red bean door. Tech
machine.
to escape, the machine gives Red Bean Dude the Kylie Jenner
How much
lip
for that?
treatment. God, that was a terrible trend. You know what? Maybe I judged 6'7" too
That-
harshly.
that
I'd
is
much rather
too-
have that than
that is
people trying to
terrible.
make their face look like a baboon's ass. Anyway, Red Bean points towards where they went. Randall goes after him. Mike wants to run away and start a new life in the Bahamas or some shit, but Sully gets the idea to go
Free?
tell the boss what Randall's doing with that machine and his evil plan and shit. So he goes and finds him in the simulation room. Water Caboose is like, oh, Sully, just in time. Which is show these losers how it's done, forcing him to do the roar before hearing anything he has to say. He
Get
does
it
that and
right.
does a good demo, but accidentally scares the fuck out of Boo as well. He feels super bad about that, while Water Deuce is like, ow, fucking standing, lad. That's how it's done, you twats. I got the fuck out of here. While Sully tries to apologize to Boo, Mike explains the whole deal with the kid, the lizard, and the scream sucker to the boss. He decides to help send the kid home, then deal with Randall, but when he brings her door over, it's a different door, and they're like, that's not our door. That's right, it's yours. Randall opens it, Spider Dude shows
What?
them in. They end up in this snowy area because it's the banishment
Whoa,
door. They leave him
there-
there, and
what?
the is to rot because Water Noose was actually the one behind the scream
That's
sucker thing. Randall
terrible.
was only a pawn in his game. Mike gets angry at Sully because he thinks this is all his fault. They meet the Odomitable Snowman. Odomitable? Indomitable.
Indomitable.
Whatever. They meet this lady monster dude that
Indomitable.
got banished here many years ago, who turns out to be pretty nice. He takes him over to his cave, tells him stories about other monsters who got banished, like,
Yeah, take my buddy Bigfoot. When he was banished, he fashioned an enormous diaper out of poison ivy.
how the fuck does he know this information? Because presumably Bigfoot got banished to a forest area in America or maybe Europe. Definitely not the snow Himalayas. So how does he know this? Do they meet up? Is there a convention for banished monsters? Oh, wait up, I got it. They meet up in Hotel Transylvania. Never mind. Sully hears White Boy mention that there's a village at the bottom of the mountain just a 3-day hike away. So he fashions a sled out of some of his shit to go down there and find the scare door and use it to save Boo. Mike doesn't come with because he's still mad at him, so he goes alone, zips down the mountain.
Mike
gets
is
to the
best
village,
girl
finds
at-
active
from
scare
this.
doors, and uses them to get back to Monstropolis. Just in time to save Boo from the scream sucker by ripping it off his hinges and pinning his spider slut down with it. Takes her and her door card, but Lizard is free to roam around and finds him in the back rooms area of this lab.
Bro,
while being
this
invisible to
lizard is
Sophie's food,
crazy.
and Mike shows up 'cause he eventually
Why is he so
follows him
strong?
on his way back, throwing snowballs at him while apologizing and having a one-sided heart-to-heart Sully's ass is still getting whooped. Mike unknowingly reveals Randall choking him out with another snowball. One well-placed punch later,
I am
he gets
pretty
Randall off of
smart,
him. They
thank
run over
you.
to the scare floor with Randall close behind, so before Boo's door arrives, Sully hits the mass recall button, which takes back all the doors. He hitches a ride on one to try and escape Randall in the door storage hangar area place, where they have a nice little door roller coaster ride.
I
that make her
thought,
laugh, which
bros,
activates all the doors in the
that
storage
Randall
area, and
would
they start using
steal
them as
Mike's
portals to escape
girlfriend.
Randall, then find another door in the human world to get back.
Because they look like they'd be good together.
This door open. My question is, what happens when the power cuts?
I was kind of waiting for that to happen.
Normally, does it create a black hole? Maybe. What happens if someone is in between the threshold
It's
of
not
the door? while the thing
NTR,
cuts the
it's
baseball in half? Do they get thrown into the world that they are
an
mostly in?
idea.
And again, I want to bring up the whole parents or adults thing. They're not meeting any of them, although they're traveling between doors in the human world in daytime. Okay, I'm assuming that the kids are at school and the parents are at work. That's why they don't.
That's
see
true,
anybody.
it's
But still, at
daytime.
the last door, when Randall catches them, they're in this room at nighttime with bunk beds. Where the fucking kids? He's gonna throw another wild assumption out there that the kids are at some other kid's house having a sleepover or some shit. Who cares? At this door where Randall catches them, he almost knocks Sully out into his death while stepping on his fingies.
Oh
and saying
my
some nasty evil words.
God.
Boo finally gets the courage to attack Randall, giving Sully enough time to get up, grab him by the neck.
Wait,
and couple of
she's a
movements. They
goat.
find a random ass door, throw him in there, then destroy it, so he has a harder time coming back. Not only though, because that door happens to belong to the trailer trash delivery driver from Toy Story, and for once the humans are home to see the monster mistaken for a damn gator and beat the living shit out of him. I can forgive the movie. I think that every child on Earth and every culture has a fucking at least semi-walkable closet in the room. Well, let's say they only scare children who are fucking minted, alright? But in what fucking world is a trailer home that small have a closet? You're lucky if you get
Yeah,
your own
how does
shelf
it
in
have
that
a
fucking
trailer
thing. Anyway,
home
all the
have a
doors run out of
closet?
energy. They get to her door, but before they can make her laugh,
Thank you,
power
Rocky,
it on again.
guys.
The door gets summoned to the scare floor by Water Noose, who has a bunch of the cool dudes in amber ready to arrest them. So Sully
Is
and
that
Mike
guy
come
like
up
a
with quick
baddie,
plan.
though?
Mike runs away
What's his
with the
name,
kid's
Water
costume, claiming
Noose?
that she's still in it, having the CDA. I'm too lazy to come up with more acronyms. Piss off. Having the CDA run after him, so Sully can run away with Boo in her door to the trading simulation room and activate it to send her home. But while he
Oh
runs
yeah,
away,
he's
he
a
knocks over
real
some
bad
shit and
guy.
gets the attention of Spider, who follows him over there. Sully puts her door in place and gets in, tries to tuck her in as fast as possible and say goodbye. But Water Noose comes in saying he can't let the kid go. He needs her.
Is he a
Scream not enough
crab?
Anymore, and he'll kidnap 1,000 kids if he has to before he lets his company
Oh my
die, and
God.
cover it up. Then it's revealed that Sully
You know,
didn't
I can
activate
respect
door.
the
They're still in the
dedication.
monster world with the wall lifting to reveal that Mike led the CDA to the simulation room to see Spider-Bitch's confession and prove their innocence. He also recorded it. While Sully knocking over some cans
Ooh.
and getting Water Noose's attention part of the plan, because that seems hella risky. Could have just as well got the attention of the CDA folks and the whole plan would have been fucked. Anyway, turns out the CDA was already investigating Mr. Water Noose. They had an undercover operative in the company and it was the monotone slug bitch. She also happens to be the leader of the CDA. She allows them to send the kid back, but on the condition that they shred her door right after, meaning that Sully can never see her again. They turn her door on, get her in there. After playing a little bit with her, Sully tucks her in and says a tearful goodbye. Closes the door, it gets shredded. Sad times for Sully Wally. Still unbelievable that the parents didn't immediately rush in when they heard some noise coming from her room, considering she's been missing for over 24 hours. I'm gonna let the whole parents thing go now. It's the end of the video anyway. Spider Slug gets jailed. Sully takes over the company, changing the business model from scaring little kids to making them laugh, which produces 10 times more energy than Scream. All the monsters turn into midnight comedians, 3am clowns, anything to get a laugh from a kid. Business booms, energy crisis fixed, but Sully still misses
I
Boo,
saw
so that
this.
surprises him
I
by
saw the
rebuilding
clown
door
thing
from all the
going
shredded
on.
pieces to visit her again. Pretty sure the CDA would have taken
They
the wood chips away
fixed
and
the
incinerated them,
door?
but who cares? This movie gets 13 itsy bitsy spiders out of 17 hunga badonga big ass spiders.
They... Wait, do we get to see them reunite or no? 3M laughs like Mino, bro. That's why they fixed the door? Well, we didn't get to see their reunion here, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if they saw... We don't get to see the